this is Chloe, and today in my 16th crochet along, we will be making rice-filled hand warmers. For this tutorial, you will need some yarn. I'm using cotton yarn, I think it is. A size G 4.25mm crochet hook, scissors, a yarn needle, and rice. To start off, take your crochet hook and yarn, make a slip knot, then chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to chain one more, because that makes the chain one at the beginning of our row. Then go into the second chain from the hook and then do a single crochet. And then do one single crochet in each chain all the way across to this first chain we did. Now for the next row, we're going to chain one, then turn. Then we're going to do one single crochet into each stitch. All the way to the end. You should still have 10 stitches once you get to the end, as should the last row. So whenever you get to this last stitch, just do a single crochet and then chain one and turn. Now it should look something like this. And then we're going to do one single crochet across once again. So do one single crochet in each stitch all the way to the end. So now chain one and turn. Then do another row of one single crochet in each stitch. So then chain one and turn, and then do it again. So basically we're just repeating row 2 for each row, and I will keep repeating row 2, and then I'll tell you how many rows I do so that I get a nice square or maybe rectangle. So in total I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of single crochets. So now we're going to finish off by pulling up the loop and taking our scissors and making a long enough tail so we can sew it into the next square we are going to make. So make it about this long so it can fit all the way around. Now we're going to take this loop, then pull the tail into the loop, then pull it. So now we have the first side of our hand warmers. So for the next side of our hand warmer, we're going to repeat the same thing we did on this first side. So we're going to make a slip knot, and then chain 10, And then we're going to chain one more, and then do one single crochet into each chain across. And then chain one, then do one single crochet into each stitch across. And then repeat row 2 for 6 more rows. So once you have completed 8 rows in total of the single crochets, we're going to finish off. So do the same thing as with the first square. Pull up the loop, cut the end, but you don't have to make it as long. And then open the loop, then pull the end through the loop and pull. And then we're going to sew these 2 ends of the square with this needle into the square so we don't have any loose ends. So sew the end into each stitch. And then you can just cut it. Then do the same thing with this end. Lastly, sew this end from the first square into the some stitches of the square. Now we're going to assemble it. So take the first square and then put the second square on the back of the first square. Then we're going to take the end of the first square, then use the end to sew the 2 squares together. So just go into the ends of the sides like this. We're going to go 3/4 of the way of the to sew so that we can fill it up with rice. Once you have sewn most of the square, we're going to fill it up with rice. Just like this. So just fill it up all the way with rice. So now once you have filled it up, the rest up with rice, we're just going to sew this last side and then cut the end off. Once you have sewn the end into a couple of stitches, then you'll be finished. You can make another one to go along with it to make both of your hands warm. This is what your finished product can look like. For more tutorials, please subscribe and also please check out my Etsy shop. Thanks for watching. Bye.